Fear of being judged. EFT to stop hiding your gift. There's something you haven't put out yet. A piece of work, a business, a voice, an idea that exists inside you. It hasn't made its into the world yet. There's something you haven't put out yet. A piece of work, a business, a voice, an idea that exists inside you. It hasn't made it into the world. And if you're honest with yourself, the reason isn't time. It isn't resources. It is the fear of what happens when people see it and see you. The fear of judgment is the most expensive fear most high performers carry. And today, we're going directly to where it lives in your body. Stay with me. The fear of being judged is almost never about the judgment itself. It's about what the judgment would mean about your worth, your competence, your right to take up space. Somewhere, a younger version of you learned that being seen clearly was dangerous. That putting something of yourself out into the world invited a verdict. And that verdict might not be kind. The nervous system filed that away. And now it applies it to every pitch, to every boast, every moment. You're about to be more visible and feel safe. EFT tapping works on this at the somatic level. We locate exactly where the fear of judgment lives in the body, the contraction before you press publish, the tightening before you send the email, the invisible force that keeps your best work in the draft folder, and we begin to release it. This session was built for entrepreneurs, coaches, creators, anyone whose gift requires visibility to have impact. And who has been holding back because of what might happen if they're truly seen. The Calm Authority Starter Kit is pinned below and includes the full EFT framework and a CBS performance baseline that maps exactly which visibility patterns are costing you reach, create, grab it. Let's bring your gift into the light. I want you to imagine something for a moment. Imagine pressing publish on the thing you've been holding back. The post, the video, the offer, the piece of work. Imagine it going live and people seeing it, really seeing it. Notice what happens in your body the moment you hold that image. Is there a contraction in the chest, a bracing, a pulling back? Is there heat in the face, the anticipatory shame of being judged before judgment even arrived? Is there a tightening in the stomach, the specific unease of exposure? Find the sensation, name the location. On a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is completely at ease with being fully visible, and 10 is maximum fear of judgment, maximum desire to hide. Where are you right now? Hold that number. The thing you're hiding deserves to be seen. And your nervous system deserves to feel safe enough to let it. Let's begin. Even though I have this fear of being judged, this pull towards staying small, and staying safe, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though part of me learned that being seen clearly was dangerous, and putting myself out into the world invited a verdict that might not be kind. I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have been holding back something real because of the fear of judgment has felt bigger call to share it. I am open to the possibility that I can be visible and safe at the same time. That the world I'm sharing into now is not the world where I first learned to hide. This fear of being judged, this pull towards staying invisible, this contraction before I press publish, this anticipatory shame that arrives before anyone has said anything. This gap between what I have to offer and what I allow to be seen. The gift is there. The fear is louder. I have been listening to the fear. I acknowledge it, see it clearly. I'm ready to understand it. Where did I learn that being seen was a risk? Where did I first understand that visibility involved judgment? That putting myself out there meant opening myself to something I wasn't sure I could survive. I don't need to find the exact moment. My body already knows it. It learned to stay small because small the most original, the most real, because those are the most exposed. And it has been doing that faithfully, protectively, ever since. Even when the original threat is long gone. Take a breath. Come back to that image. Pressing publish. Being seen. 0 to 10. Where are you now? Notice what shifted. Notice if the image carries slightly less charge than it did at the start. Even a fractional reduction in that bracing is your nervous system beginning to update its threat assessment. Let's keep going. What if judgment is not the verdict I've been treating it at? What if someone's criticism of my work says more about them than it does about me? What if I can receive judgment without being defined by it? What if being seen, really seen, is not a threat, but an invitation? An invitation to connect, to contribute, to matter. The people my work is for are waiting for it. Every day, I stay hidden. They don't receive what I have to give. The cost of hiding is not just mine. It belongs to everyone. everyone who needed what I was keeping back. I am allowed to be seen fully, without apology. My gift does not require the approval of everyone who encounters it. It requires that I share it honestly, consistently, with care. I can be visible and safe. I can put my work into the world and remain intact. Judgment cannot take from me what I genuinely am. I am stepping into the light, not because fear has disappeared, but because the call is louder than the fear. I am visible. I am safe. And my gift is finding people it was always meant for. Take a slow breath in, hold, and release. Place both hands on your chest. Feel the steadiness of your own heartbeat. That has been with you through every moment. You've been afraid to be seen and is still here. 0 to 10. Where are you now? Fear of judgment doesn't disappear in one session. But every time you tap on it, every time you choose visibility over the pull toward hiding, the fear becomes slightly less authoritative, slightly less loud, slightly less true. And one day, you'll press publish without the contraction, without the bracing, without the anticipatory shame. That day is built in the moment, exactly like this one.